It is the day that we get a chance to hear from our illustrious CEO, Melissa Boston Atoyebe. And she is such a wonderful leader. I'm talking about a servant leader, a person who is not only our visionary, but leads this company with such love, care, affection, determination, and the mission to go forward. I'm telling you, without her, we just would not exist and could not go on. I love Melissa because she gives all of herself and then some, and then she's got some reserve. And she says no complaints about it. She moves forward and moves this company, and we just appreciate her. It gives me the sense that she truly embodies what we're honoring today. The sacrifice, certainly not the ultimate, but she embodies the sacrifice that we've seen honored, that we'll see honored throughout this whole country. So I just appreciate Melissa for everything that she does. I want to honor her as well. I mean, she's just a wonderful, wonderful leader, a mom, a glam mom, a friend, a a confidant, and oh my God, the best of the best mentor and leader. Without any further ado, Melissa Boston Atoyebi.
Wow, Kathy, thank you so much. I'm telling you, I'm sitting here right now, actually in the office, and I'm just in awe. I'm looking around because when I think about leadership, I think about commitment. I think about all that we are here at Akana. We couldn't be who we are without you. I just appreciate your sacrifices and everything that you're doing on a daily basis to really help keep things flowing. I mean, wearing so many hats from customer service to VP of finance and an Emerald director, leading the charge every step of the way. So just thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate, love you so much. And it's always just exciting to get on the call on Monday. One, to hear the voices of our leaders from coast to coast. I mean, it was great. We had a chance to be with many of you. Oh my goodness, it just seems how time's already flying. But wow, in Orlando at our very first retail rockstar trip, first of so many. I can't wait till we take this all around the country. And hey, who knows, one day we might even take it, and we will take it around the world. So just again, gratitude this morning. Wow, it's always again exciting. Welcome to everyone. I want to say good morning. Good morning. If you are brand new, maybe you're just joining us. Today, like Kathy said, we're not just beginning with enthusiasm for our vision, but with reverence and reflection, because yes, it is Memorial Day. So we do pause, we honor the brave men and women who gave their lives in service to our country. And we know that their sacrifice grants us the freedom that allows us to wake up today to build our legacy business and impact lives through health, purpose, and prosperity. So let's honor their legacy, because we can live boldly. We can live with our purpose and lead with our purpose and really building something that lasts forever, because we know that freedom isn't free. Okay, every single day, when we make a decision to take action, our mission honors those who made that ultimate sacrifice. And so I want to go ahead and share, of course, our mission statement. We believe health, wealth, freedom, and legacy are our birthright. By offering the most life-changing products and an innovative business, we empower people to elevate to their full potential. Economies in the hands of God. I want to announce a few things that will be happening this week, and also what's happening today, okay? And so we do want to announce that this week, Bernadine Kirkland and Kathy Weathersby, two of our dynamic leaders who are really just always so instrumental in so many things happening with our teams and our customers, but they're going to do a special call and host something for those of you out there who might want to have some phenomenal powerhouse tips on how to re-engage your customer and distributor list. Kathy shared on our corporate call, Bernadine's powerful tips that really ignited a fire under many of our leaders, her included. And so I'm excited to jump and listen in myself to hear these tips. And I know there's a link going out soon, so stay tuned as you get that. I know probably within the next 24 hours once they have a chance to finalize that. But make sure you stay on the lookout for that so that you can learn exactly what you can do to really re-engage your customers, to ignite a fire under your distributors, and really build that CV, okay? And so super, super excited. Also, too, we know that many of you are really starting to plug in. Some of our distributors have retired from other jobs. Some of our corporate team members have retired. And, one of the other themes on the call this Saturday was letting everyone really know where they can plug in and really making that visual. I know Tracy Bolton, who's super excited to build out her account of business. She feels and knows that Diamond is coming, right? But we know that, hey, to go Diamond, it's going to take support also on our side. And so we're going to be posting, I think Kathy's going to post our full conference call and Zoom schedule inside the Akana Lifestyle. I know each Zoom, when we do our certification, this is also referenced, but we want to really make things accessible so that everyone knows how to plug in and just making things as simple as possible, because sometimes it's just as simple as learning how to register a customer, just basic things, how to place a custom order. I know when I was there, I had a chance to work with Brenda from Virginia, and one of the things she was having problems with is just making sure her customer orders were going in the right bucket. And so we went over a few things, realized, hey, there was just a quick little adjustment that she needed to do. And that's what it takes, guys, just making those adjustments. So when we're building our business, we just don't feel that we're blinded, right? We want to have that clarity and we want to know exactly what we need to do. So we want to give you the support that you need. So again, check Akana Lifestyle. I know there's going to be a schedule posted and pinned there for everyone to be able to access anytime you need. And that will be emailed as well. Also, too, I want to really, give a call to action, because we're in the season of really not only engagement for those who are already actively here, but we see a lot of re-engagement. We see people calling, checking in, hey, wow, Akana's still there, because again, some people have joined us in 2019 and never thought about it, right? But somehow the business gets recycled where they hear about it from other people, like, wait a minute. And so it's exciting getting those calls from distributors that we haven't heard from in sometimes 3 to 4 years, but also too, we're re-engaging by making those phone calls to your existing customers and distributors. So we want to push full speed ahead, okay? We have our Retail Rockstar trip in Las Vegas. In fact, I have a very exciting announcement around that trip, okay? Also, too, we have our top 10 for Bermuda. And so we're going to really lock arms and we're going to move with this bold intention, guys. And so I want to first, before I get into that, I will be announcing those of you who did hit CV in April. But I want to give you some updates also on something that I really believe can be a catalyst for some of you who might felt like, man, I kind of missed out on the CV. How am I going to get to Las Vegas? Well, I have something super special today that you're going to want to pay attention to. First, I'm going to reference our Full Body Reset 360. There's a Facebook group, and I'm going to really ask that you plug into that group, and how you can ensure you never miss updates is being engaged in the group. If you're going in, you're liking things, you're commenting, Facebook's going to look at you and say, hey, you value this. And so it's going to make sure it shows up on your news feed, right? Well, last night we did go live as promised at 4 p.m. I think about 4:03 p.m. And so there is a video. If you missed it, that's okay. You can rewatch it numerous times. But also, too, I was talking with Bernadine last night, and she was sharing how she realized whenever you're inside of a group, there's a place, in the right-hand side, you'll see those 3 dots. You can click that, and that allows you to manage your notifications. So if you want to get notified where your computer alerts you, your phone alerts you every time we go live in the group, or every time we do something in the group, so that you don't miss a beat, then just click on the notifications and change your settings, okay? It'll give you many options, but if you want to see everything, make sure you set it up that way so that you don't miss any of these alerts, okay? Now, here's what's exciting with this group. We already have 185 people who joined our community. And what's exciting is these are people that are highly interested in getting their bodies healthy. I mean, we can have people, all over Facebook, and that's great. But when people raise their hand and say, hey, I've got some issues, I really want to learn about this group, they're taking time to answer the questions, to let us know why they're joining it, who referred them to the group, and also, too, making sure that they actually followed the protocol and they didn't just go to our group. Remember, the protocol is send people to fullbodyreset360.com, let them join the access list, and once they do that, they'll get an official invitation to join our group. Okay, so a little bit different protocol than how we've done it in the past, but wanted to put that out. Now, this week, this is a big, huge announcement, guys. this group will finally become members only. Okay. We've left that window open because we knew that we weren't starting the coaching until really this week. Okay. So this is the week coaching starts. And so this is why now the group goes into members only. So if you want to secure your spot, there's several ways to do that. And so we'll talk a little bit about that today. And I want to add, this is something new. Okay. This is not something we've done before in our business, but what we know in this day and age, in this economy, we've got to be willing to be open-minded and find things where we can look at them and say, this is what works and this is what doesn't work. And so what I found by looking at the whole full body reset 360 and the whole structure that Thomas has helped to guide us in, what we're really doing is creating a hybrid model. We're blending concepts, okay, and really making it so that it fits into our brand of network marketing, okay, because look at some of the things we've learned. We've learned how quickly we can build a lead magnet by just simply telling our story and telling our story in such a vivid and precise way. I mean, we've never had so many stories out there on social media for our customers to consume, for them to learn about how our products work and some of the testimonials behind them. So that's a very, very powerful position, okay? And we've also learned, too, how to really position our offers and take them away. Like when we say that this next offer will expire on Tuesday, it does. And just like the previous offer, it's gone, okay? Now, one thing I will say, and this is an announcement to everyone on the line who's a certified wellness coach who might have missed that previous opportunity, we had a phone call, I believe it was almost 2 weeks ago, and we gave options that were going to be reinstated only for certified wellness coaches. And so I'm going to share that and reiterate that because this is going to be your week to go ahead and decide what option you want, okay? And so there's a few ways you, as a certified wellness coach, can grandfather yourself into commissions, lifetime commissions on referrals on memberships. Now remember, memberships are not a network marketing model. So we don't pay 9 levels deep on that. It's an affiliate type of model where we really are paying the person making the referral. But what's exciting is all of our membership products have products in it. And so if you actually had a team that was actively engaged, you might have saw a lot of volume hit your numbers last night, okay? Because we were adding the volume of all the products that were actually purchased during our very first 5-day ATM. So many of your internets lit up last night. And if your internet didn't lit up, and if you didn't see at least a comma check or a comma club in your sales, that just means your team wasn't actively engaged in that. But that's okay. This is your week to do that and continue moving forward. You stay engaged because that's extra income that you just don't want to leave on the table. Because again, not only are you making the affiliate commission, but you're also making 9 levels deep. And remember, the 9 levels deep happens regardless of if you pay attention to this or not. If you totally have been falling asleep at the wheel, if your team bought anything, products hit the back office and you still will see all those cleanses that were purchased during that very first 5-day ATM. So it's super exciting, guys, but as certified wellness coaches, you want to really put yourself in a position where, again, you can now feel confident referring people to do the membership as well, because that is an affiliate commission you're going to get each and every time, okay? And so how you can do that, there are some people that actually acted right away. I know last night, I think I named a lot of those names like Cherie Eppinger, Tammy Texera, Bertha Mines, Martha Jackson, Brenda Jones, Sammy Stovall, Annette Ewing. You know, there were people that acted, and so those individuals are grandfathered in for any time they make that referral, there's an affiliate commission. Now, there were a few more people that activated. I don't have that list, but they did it at the higher price point. But here's the deal, guys. Customers who activated at that level, there's no benefits for them as it relates to affiliate referrals and commissions. This is only beneficial to those who are distributors. And so what you're going to want to do is make sure that, again, you take advantage of a special email that we're sending out only to certified wellness coaches, and we're sending that out today. You're going to have all the way until the end of the month to figure out what your decision is. Now, your decision could be, hey, I'll just refer enough customers, and that will also grandfather you in. And what does that mean? You can refer customers to any pack that's listed on the site. Now, there's some of the packs that are like the 197, which you guys might have learned about that last night, where you're going to get the cleanse it also includes the bitters in that pack. So they get a 7-day cleanse, they get a bitters, they get a blood type test, they get the charts to show their blood. I mean, the value of this. And they're getting 30-day access to all levels of our group coaching. So they're going to get all the support they need and all those phenomenal tools. When we added up the retail value on that, I mean, it's well over $600, $700, guys. I mean, it's a huge value, but you're going to actually have your customers have the opportunity to secure that for just $197. So we know that that's probably going to be the most popular pack this week. And if you decide, hey, I don't have money to purchase the pack for myself, which is the $497, then you can go ahead and just make those referrals, and we're going to send you the details on how you can do that. But some of you are going to want to just get it out the way, like those ladies did, okay, so that you lock in all of the commissions that you are able to receive. And so what I'm going to also say today is the pack that we've put out there, it is also on our website, because we know some of you didn't go through the steps, and so your name is not on the drop down, okay? When you make those referrals this week, or if you decide to purchase a pack, your name becomes on that drop down. And when you're on the drop down, that means they can also go through the lead magnet program on social media and find your name, and you get all the credit that links back to the back office, okay? But in the meantime, some of you are like, okay, I didn't do all that, so what I need to do, just send people to your site so they can purchase that pack for $197. That's including, again, the bitters, the 7-day blood cleanse, the blood type charts, the neutral meal plan and recipes, the blood type test kit, and 30-day access to our 360 certified, our group coaching, as well as 360 Prime with our medical advisors. That pays 120 CV per pack, okay? And you get 150 points towards your pearl, your jade, your sapphire, your diamond. We're going to go live today and tomorrow all the way until midnight when this special offer is no longer there, okay, after midnight tomorrow. But again, for you as a certified wellness coach, you're going to have until the end of the month to make sure you do what you need to do. And any person who's purchased, even if they purchased it previously, any affiliate commission that would be due to you, you still would get paid. So you're not missing a beat only if you decide to do nothing this week. So again, I know many people were fearful that, oh my goodness, we've always had a chance to participate in all of Akana's offers. Sometimes people just weren't available. That 5-day ATM went really, really quick, but we've just given you a way that you can redeem that, okay, and get yourself back on track. So now let's talk about driving CV and how you can win big, okay? Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put something out there, and that's going to be out there starting May, and that's going to end in June for those of you who want to engage in a very special opportunity, okay, to win Las Vegas, but you're just kind of like, I just know that I didn't do what I needed to do, and so I'm way down on points. So in order for this to count for you, you have to have at least 100 points already, okay? Or you can have 100 points towards the trip by the end of by the end of June. So that means if you hit CV this month, you hit CV next month, then now you put yourself in position to qualify for Vegas, even though you haven't yet gotten the 500 points. So how do you do that, okay? How do I get to Vegas if I'm behind the curve? Okay, I don't want to miss out, but I know that it may be extremely hard to get to 500 when you know you haven't been participating or plugging in, okay? And so we're doing something that's super special that's going to, again, just be on the table for 35 days, the rest of May and June. But anyone who has at least 100 points, travel points, okay, and you enroll 10 people who are customers, not team members, okay, this has got to be customers, in our new 7-day auto ship program that actually activates on your site today, okay, 10 people, guys, and that just means you're going crazy with getting people committed to the 7-day. You go get them enrolled. It could be a previous customer. It could be a new customer. But if you do that by June 30th, and if you go ahead and make sure you have those 100 points, it's not a spot for 2, but you're guaranteed now a spot in Vegas, okay? Is that pretty cool? So now there's no excuse. The only excuse is if you just, for whatever reason, decide not to activate, okay? This is time to drive CV. It's time to drive momentum. And you want to be thinking just like Bernadine was thinking. She was like, oh my goodness, I need to get more teammates to Vegas, because I should have had more people here in Orlando. I know Mooney thought the same thing. Gigi thought the same thing. Our diamonds don't want to come to trips alone, especially when it's a retail trip. There's no reason to come alone. You should have 5 to 10 people with you. I mean, we should have the biggest blowout in Las Vegas ever, because everyone should be going back to every distributor you've ever signed up and teaching them exactly how they can be with you in Vegas, even if they're way far behind, by hitting their CV this month, hitting it next month, and getting those 10 customers on auto ship for the 7-day, and boom, there you have it, okay? How exciting is that? And so I'm going to go ahead and give a big shout out for all of our April CV qualifiers. Very proud of you guys, because many of you, I've called your name month after month, and most of you are either on the verge of winning Las Vegas, and some of you, like Crystal Robinson, I know even Kenneth Elam, have already won, Diana Coleman, along with people like Bernadine Kirkland, and then Kathy Weathersby. A few of you are just right at that cusp. You're almost there, okay? So I'm doing that by memory, so hopefully I didn't leave anyone else out, but I know some of you are just, again, already over the line, and some of you are just a sneeze away. So here are those who qualified in April: Kathy Weathersby, Tracy Bolton, Crystal Robinson, Cheryl Johns, Willie Mooney, Anthony Morris, Marguerite Wright, Reva Dabney, Cherie Eppinger, Fatima Horn, Ma Mitchell, Ann and Kim Galahad, Elizabeth Ann Thompson, Diana Coleman, Kenneth Elam, Kayetta Cooks, and guess what? We do have a silver qualifier, Bernadine Kirkland. So this month, guys, I'm going to give a shout out to one person, and that's Cecilia Hill. We have Cecilia Hill. If you guys know her, reach out and show her some love. But guess what? This month of May, she is leading the charge. She is beating everybody out, okay? So y'all have some work to do, okay? It's time to get busy. But what's exciting is we have today, Memorial Day, we have our site-wide 10% off promotion that's going to continue all the way through midnight. We want to honor the day by sharing the gift of health and honoring freedom through empowerment, okay? Think about today as empowering those you love. There will be no Save Our Strands call today. Stay tuned, because we will have our next Save Our Strands call next Monday with new exciting updates. So you want to stay plugged into that call. And also, final reminders to everyone that this Tuesday and Thursday, our calls outside of the 7 p.m. call that I know the leaders do. I know oftentimes I hear Kayetta, Willie Mooney, Bernadine, they do that Thursday call. That'll happen at 7 o'clock because that's an opportunity call. But now our other calls are only the calls that are tied into our special group. So if you are a part of that group, okay, and you know who you are, or if you are working to be a part of the group, then guess what? You will be a part of our Tuesday and Thursday calls. Remember, Tuesdays will be with our certified coaches, and then we will have usually 1 or 2 doctors on just to help provide guidance and support. But on Thursday, it's all about our medical advisory board. So if you want to be ready as we embark together on the 7-day cleanse starting on June the 1st, Sunday, this coming Sunday, then you want to make sure, put yourself in position, make sure you're eligible to be on these calls. Those who are eligible will receive an email. If you're not eligible, you just won't get that email. So make sure you secured your membership at the level that fits your goal. And so that's exciting. And remember, we've only for certified wellness coaches, we put the $497 minimum back on the table. And this is the last opportunity for that particular price and to get those affiliate commissions. And so with that being said, some of the upcoming things that are happening, Father's Day is just right around the corner. So we're going to have an awesome Father's Day package. We actually are working on a Father's Day spa day. Some of our clients who have went and attended the Mother's Day loved it so much. They were like, what are you guys doing for the fathers? We want to bring our dads out. So I said, wow, this is something so cool. We have to remember to always not forget about the dads, right? The dads work hard too. So we're going to have a Father's Day spa day. We're having a Juneteenth special promotion. So we're excited about that. We're doing a Super Saturday Battle of the Blood Type, but it's going to be totally similar to the previous event, but a little bit different, okay? So what does that mean? It's going to be a Super Saturday format. It's going to happen on June 28th. We're going to do that from 12 to 3. And we're going to really make it so duplicatable. So let's say you're a blood type B and you can have bananas, and we're going to set and educate the audience on our fuel product, and we're going to then add bananas to that, or perhaps blueberries. If you are blood type A, and maybe you can have peanut butter, okay, you can have avocado, right? Maybe there's something else on the list that you can have, like blueberries. Well, we're going to make a blood type A formula. So the battle of the blood type, it is going to allow people to be empowered about their blood. We're going to have samples of things that we sell, okay? You know, we're going to really infuse our products into it and just make it so duplicatable so that we can continue this on a monthly basis. We should be engaging our community. We should be talking about blood types. We should be doing bioscans and blood type testing. And all of that's going to happen once a month right here at the Akana headquarters. And the first one, we're kicking off again on June 28th from 12 to 3. We'll do another one. I believe the second one will be on July 12th. So just stay tuned for that one. We're still confirming that date is available. And so with that being said, as I close it out today, I want to just remind everyone, let's rise up today in gratitude and in power. Let's lead with purpose, but let's build together in unity. And let's, again, honor those we lost by making the most of every breath we take, every opportunity, and every call to action. So again, happy Memorial Day, Akana family. Let's make this week legendary. We know that our 2020 vision for Akana is clear: health, wealth, freedom, and legacy for every life we touch. We are moving forward together, and we are not looking back, because we're going to see you at the top, the very top, the tip top.